What's up guys, David Moss Jr. here, and I want to go over the biggest mistake I see people make every single day when they are buying their very first cold plunge. And it's a mistake that most people don't even know they're making. Let's talk about it. When you look around in the world of cold plunges, what's the first thing you notice? You look at all these different tubs, all these different options. They're all a different size. They all hold a different amount of water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer the question, what is the biggest mistake people make? And it's buying the wrong size cold plunge. And the wrong size doesn't necessarily mean one that fits their body well. Yeah, you wanna fit into your cold plunge. You wanna be able to get into your cold plunge and actually get fully underwater. But it's buying a cold plunge that's too big. Buying a cold plunge that holds too much water. Buying a cold plunge that might be too big but have features inside it that don't necessarily work for cold plunging. So we're gonna talk about how to find the perfect cold plunge size for you. And hopefully this video saves you a little bit of grief, saves you a little bit of discomfort when you do buy a cold plunge, because there's nothing worse than buying a cold plunge and not being able to enjoy it. People watch all my videos, all my review videos, they buy a cold plunge because they like the way it looks or how it's gonna look aesthetically in their place. And then they get it and they're like, dang, like I barely fit in this thing, or dang, this thing, it doesn't really work efficiently because it's so freaking hot. I'm here in Florida, sun just came out, it's so hot, I'll probably be sweating in the next 30 seconds. But I see people do this all the time and then they're like, man, what do I do now? It's not like buying a car where you can go trade it in, you can sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but you end up buying a cold plunge you don't get to enjoy, and that sucks because I want everybody to enjoy cold plunging. So let's just talk about real quick, how do you find the right cold plunge that fits you? How do you find the right size? Well, in order to do that, let's talk about it first. This is the Nordic Wave Viking XL. It's one of the largest cold plunges that you can buy. And because it's so large, it holds so much water, it is capable of holding 2 adults at one time. You can actually do tandem cold plunging in there, which is cool. It seems novelty, but it's not always necessary. And right now I'm in the middle of changing the water out, so that's why you see pieces of it all over the place. I really want to make this video because someone just DM'd me and asked me, how do I find the right size cold plunge? And because I've been talking them back and forth about buying the cold plunge, so I'm like, I'm just gonna make a video. It's gonna be more helpful that way. I can kind of show more that way. So this is the Viking XL. It's a massive cold plunge. You see there's like 2 spots you can sit down in there. It's huge, like it's up to my chest. That's big, I'm 6'1". And because of that, that's the thing, because it's such a big cold plunge, it requires a larger chiller to chill the water. A larger chiller also requires a larger pump, and more likely and more often a filter change. So you're gonna have to change your filter a little bit more when you're moving more water through the filters. So I love this cold plunge personally. It's super big. Everyone I know can get in it and it's great, but it does require more electricity. It actually does trip my breaker sometimes. I do have a couple other things on it, but it trips my breaker sometimes because it does require more electricity. And it's great if you are a larger human being or you are gonna be doing tandem cold plunging. It's a great option and it's upright and vertical. So I like that, but it might be just too big and it might be just too powerful for a lot of you. So let's talk about some other options that might actually be better for most people. And actually, before we do that, I want to talk about one that's super deceiving. It's actually a competitor of Nordic Wave and it's something I made a lot of content on, but I do have to just say this. Let's look at this. And that's this right here. This is the Ice Barrel 500. It's probably one of the most purchased cold plunges on the market. And I made a ton of content around this because for a long time, it was kind of the only cold plunge like this. But if we take this lid off, right? It's so hot. Oh, black in the heat of the middle of the day in Florida gets hot. So I just burned my finger. That's another thing too. Color matters as well. If you look down inside here, it seems big, but it's not. They took up so much space putting this bench that's built inside there. So even I, like it seems like it would be a good size, but for me, I'm 6'1". I struggle to dunk. You have to like turn your body in here and dunk yourself. But this is a really popular cold plunge tub option, even if you don't go with their chiller. A lot of people use this with ice. It's a very popular cold plunge, and I think there's other options out there that might be better worth considering if you haven't already bought one, right? But that bench gets in the way, so I don't know why they keep doing this. I don't know why they don't just change it. But man, like that would be such a better design if it didn't have that bench taking up all that room. So that's the one that I think gets a lot of attention, but I don't know if it's big enough. That's their biggest, that's Ice Barrel's biggest cold plunge. But Nordic Wave, back over to a Nordic Wave, man, they've really impressed me. This is their Viking, which is their most popular. They have different colors. They have white, blue, gray, and a red right now. If I compared this in size to the Ice Barrel 500, not only does it sit up higher, but there's no bench inside. And the gray is not as hot. Take that back. It's actually really hot too. Everything's hot. Everything's freaking hot. God, it's just the middle of the day, right? So let me take this lid off. I'm just gonna drop it on the ground here. If you look inside there, there's nothing inside. There's no bench. So you can get inside that thing and you don't have a bench that's in your way. You can crouch down into a seated position, and it's smaller than the XL. It's still vertical. You still have a little step stool that gets you up into it. But what I like about it is it's smaller, so it's less water, less volume, a smaller chiller, less frequent changes of the filter, and it keeps your water cooler more efficiently because it's less water it's having to constantly cool down. And it's super insulated. That's the other thing too. So finding the right size, this isn't about how tall are you and how do you find the right size. It's just finding the right size cold plunge. What is the perfect size? Is a lay down, is a stand up, is an upright, is a hybrid better? Personally, I like the uprights, one of my favorites, but that's just because I'm kind of tall. I love being able to get down in there and control where my body is depending on how I want to cold plunge. Do I want to go fully underwater or not? And that's a question you got to ask yourself. Do you want to go fully underwater? If you do, a cold plunge like that is hard to do it. A lay down is a little bit easier, but these uprights without a bench is the way to go. It's absolutely the way. I think this style, this cold plunge right here, the Nordic Wave Viking, is a cold plunge that most people would really thoroughly enjoy if they had it, if they had access to try it out. And if you're ever driving through Tampa and you want to come work out with me, I'll have these ready for you. You can come check them out with me. I have no problem. I have strangers stop by all the time and I absolutely love it. But man, look at this. My kids left this out. Good thing it didn't rain. Oh man, these kids, I love it. I love it. That's also why a lot of my cold plunges are empty right now. We always have kids come over here and I love letting them try my cold plunges, but they don't always rinse their feet. And I have to do water changes all the time. So that's the uprights. So let's talk about something that's smaller. So if you're a larger human being, getting something like the Nordic Viking XL, it's great, but it is gonna require a bigger chiller, which they do come with. If you're the average human being like me, if you're 6'2", 6'3", even if you're taller, the Viking, I like. You know, Ice Barrel got rid of their original. That's why you don't see me talking about it anymore. Like Ice Barrel 500 is too small, I think. The 300 is smaller than that, but there's nothing really on the market that competes with this. So right now, Nordic Wave is like, it's up there. Unless you want to lay down, then you got other options like the Desert Plunge. But Nordic Wave is doing a great job. They have 3 tub options that really serve everybody. And let's talk about the third one. So I guess I've talked about the XL and the Viking. Let's talk about their hybrid, which is good for the people who are smaller, have a smaller space, and want to use less water, because then again, that's less electricity the chiller's having to pump through to cool your water down. And that's this right here. This is the hybrid. So this is the one Nordic Wave that has like a fabric lid that folds in half and you take it off. And you see down inside there, it's also a large tub. So you've got a vertical wall on one side and a slanted wall on one side. So if you want more of the vertical wall, crouch position, or the more relaxed position, you can choose, and they don't have the jets hitting you on either side. To me, this is also a really good cold plunge for most people because you still can get fully underwater if you want to, and you don't have a bench that's in the way, you don't have anything that's in the way, but it's using less water. And I think if we could find the perfect combination of less water to fit more bodies, I think that's what we need more of in the cold plunging space, because unfortunately, a lot of people buy cold plunges that require more water. That's more water you have to fill up on during changes. That's more water pumping through the pump and the chiller and the filter. That's more frequent filter changes. I think that a smaller cold plunge like this is gonna suit more people. So the Viking is great for most people, especially if you're larger. The XL is a beast. I like the XL because it's a beast, but it does require more electricity, and I think people need to know that. The hybrid might be a perfect cold plunge for almost everybody. I get in this thing and I have plenty of room. I've had a lot of taller friends get in this and they have plenty of room too. And it's interesting too, because it's a smaller basin, like it's a little bit smaller than most of the other cold plunges. When you get in there, it's not as overwhelming because there's not so much cold water around you. So I think the hybrid is a good option, and I think most people, like, they don't think about they just like look and they're like, hey, I like the way that cold plunge looks, and then they end up getting something and they're changing the filter so often and they're like, dude, how do I keep my water clean? And it's like I'm like, man, you got a massive cold plunge that you have to maintain. You have to maintain it. You have to move these things around. You have to fill them up. You have to unplug them. There's a lot of work that goes into keeping these cold and clean, especially if it's a larger tub. So these smaller tubs might be a better option to consider. So that was a lot of information. Let's go summarize this. And my camera's about to overheat, so let's go to the shade and summarize. Okay, so let's recap. People make this mistake all the time. People buy the wrong size cold plunge. And I think now that I'm out of the heat and I'm not gonna pass out from heat exhaustion because it's just hot and I need to go jump in a cold plunge right now, a lot of people people get started and they buy the cheaper cold plunges, which are usually like the pod, the smaller, like kind of like the, I don't know what it compares to. They're really tiny. They have stilt legs. They kind of seem like a trash bag. Like they're very thin. There's no insulation for the most part, except for on the lid. It's a hard cold plunge to keep operational. I was talking to a friend this morning, and that's another reason I felt like I should make this video. He's my size, and that's what he currently uses. And he's like, yeah, he's like, it's such a hassle to work with. It's such a hassle to use and get in. He's like, I only really use it like once or twice a week if I'm lucky. He's like, honestly, I make up more excuses to not use it because I'm always having to change the filter. I'm always having to refill the water. It just takes up too much room, too much time, not room, too much time. He's like, then I get in it and I can't even really fully get underwater. So when he comes over here and works out with me, he like loves using all the different cold plunges that he can get fully in. And that's one of the things. It's like most people shouldn't start with that cold plunge. I know it's cheaper. I know there's options you can buy at Costco. I know there's a lot of options out there. There's so many options, and that's what's great for me is I get to review so many of them, and I get to share the differences between so many of them and who each one is for and who they're not for, and maybe even information like this that might help everybody. Like Nordic Wave is a sponsor of my channel. I'm a fan of theirs. They're kind of a newer cold plunge to me. I know they've been around for a decent time. I think they've been around just as long as Ice Barrel, around the same time. And they kind of just stayed in their lane, and I didn't really hear a lot of people talk about them. Not a lot of people ask me about them. But recently I've had more people ask about them. I think since Ice Barrel got rid of their Ice Barrel 400, which is their original barrel that a lot of people loved, I don't know why they would get rid of that, the Viking has become like the option. Like it's really like the option out there now. And that's their upright with no bench inside, plenty of room for most people to use. It's such a comfortable cold plunge. I need to fill mine back up and get it re-going. I just emptied every cold plunge out. It's super hot. Had a bunch of kids over here using them. Got them all dirty, so I got to do a filter change. Anyway, you don't care to know all that. You care to know how do I not make this same mistake? And I would say that for a larger person, you need a larger cold plunge. But if you're not a larger person, and when I say large, I mean like obese. Most people inside of 250 pounds can fit in every cold plunge I just pointed out and showed you, and like get a cold plunge experience. But if you're obese, if you're over 300 pounds, you won't be able to. You can't. You need something larger, and that's why the Viking XL exists. That's why extra large, larger cold plunge tubs exist. But for most people, the Viking is a phenomenal option. It uses a smaller chiller, which everything's built right in. Nordic Wave, it's their setup, and I've been testing them out, and they've been very impressive. But the hybrid as well. Like the Viking holds more water than the hybrid. The Viking XL holds more water than the Viking and the hybrid. All of them can fit me. Like I fit in all of them well, and I'm 6'1", 205 pounds. So I just want to point out something super simple and super easy. Maybe you haven't thought about it, but don't make that mistake. Don't go just buy a cold plunge that's too big that you're not ready to maintain, because it's like a pool. More water requires more maintenance. Less water requires less maintenance. That's just as easy as it is. The hybrid requires less water, but I can still get fully in there and get a cold plunge. That's a good cold plunge. That's a great option that I don't see anybody talking about. Even me, I talk about so many cold plunges and so many things. I'm like, man, I need to give more attention to this hybrid. I think it needs more attention. So I've had more friends come over and test it out, and it's been cool to see. They're like, dang, it looked tiny. It looked small, which is great. It's a space saver. It doesn't take up a lot of room, but it still delivers for people like me and maybe like you. But if I was buying one of them today, it would be the Viking. It would just be the standard Viking. The XL is great, but it's a little bigger than I need. The Viking fits me and all my family perfectly. The hybrid is great too, but I would go with the Viking. It's a little bit more expensive, but I just like the look of it. I like that upright, like where you literally get in and you crouch down, personally. But don't make that mistake. Don't buy the wrong size cold plunge. Don't buy something too big, and don't buy something too small. I would encourage you, like, don't start with the cheap ones you see at Dick's Sporting Goods. Don't start with those, because you will not use them. You'll end up giving them away, and then you'll tell everybody that you don't cold plunge because you tried it. I tried. No, ma'am. No, they're gonna go kill a delivery guy. That's pretty much every day here. But don't start with something like that. There, a lot of times, I mean, like so many times, people start with those, and then they give them away, and they're like, or they try to sell them, and they're like, yeah, I tried cold plunging. Cold plunging isn't for me. It's not that cold plunging isn't for you. It's that you had the wrong tool. It's like trying to build a house and you just have the wrong tool, and then being like, yeah, building homes isn't for me. If you had the right tools, it might be easier. It's probably a bad example. I'm just looking around. I saw a house. That's the first thing that came to mind. Either way, I hope this video was somewhat helpful, give you a little bit of insight. If you have questions, follow-up questions, let me know down in the comments below. I love reading those questions. You can also reach out to me on Instagram. It's at @dmossjr. I help people, like literally 10 to 15 people a day, make the best decisions for themselves on what cold plunge, sauna, etc. to buy. So I have no problem having you reach out to me. I'd help you out as well. But I appreciate you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless.